All right, chat. We're going to do a little bit of a build showcase, kind of show you where I'm at now. So I have moved on from the Chiluya monk because it's just not working well with Hollow Palm. Also, I'm joined by my co-host here, Mr. Cosmo. Uh, it's not feeling very well, so I went back and did my ascendancies and switched over to Invoker. Now on my Invoker tree, I went with cold and lightning damage as well as Unbound Avatar for single target damage. I also went for Spirit, depending on evasion rating or item shield, energy shield on your body armor. But my body armor, I actually went super high evasion rating with 2400, and that got me 223 evasion. Now you can see all my evasions being used right now. So let me show you what I switched over to. I'm actually a Herald build now. I got Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder. I got Combat Frenzy and Trinity, and Wind Dancer going with all my spirit. I'm taking Snowed right here, which gives me 40% increased damage, cold and lightning while affected by the ice and thunder. Trying to figure out how I can get fire in here as well, so I can go full Herald build. But then I'm taking a lot of evasion rating on the tree. I'm taking damage nodes here. I'm taking elemental damage here and here as well. Just a lot of evasion rating, attack speed. Hollow Palm is going to give me a lot of attack speed because it gives me that 1% more attack speed per 25 item evasion rating. Well, my item evasion rating is actually pretty high because I got 2400 there, I got 500 there, I got 300, about 300 there. I need to quality that. And I got 800 there. So my attack speed is actually massive. So what I'm doing is I'm shattering Palm, which teleports me to the group, and I hit him with lightning strike to explode it. So we're doing Rougelites Ferocity. I have the wrong one. You want to do the second gear set, so it gives me more damage and a little bit less attack speed, which doesn't really matter. It's very barely noticeable. And then we go Crescendo, Mana Leech, and Rage. This is the attack speed is ridiculous. I have Tempest Bell with Heavy Swing, Close Combat, Magnified Area, and Rage Forge to give me a single target. Charge Staff is also very good because it gives me Shock, Perpetual Charge, Close Combat, and Prolonged Duration. So I'm keeping this Charge Staff up pretty much constantly. It's not coming down unless I'm not freezing or shocking things, but it's mostly always up. I used to have a mana problem with this build and I couldn't keep the charge staff up, but once I moved Mana Leech in Ice Strike, that helped a lot with my mana problems. If you're having mana problems and you're playing a build that's similar to this, put Mana Leech into your main skill, and then also make sure that you take Walker of the Wilds. This is going to take your Mana Leech and base it off of elemental damage instead of physical damage. We do a ton of elemental damage. It helps with the leech issue. Now back to the gems. Handed Chiluya just to get the freezing mark, elemental weakness, and temp chains up on your guy, whoever you're fighting. This is mostly for single target. Tempest Spell is mostly for single target. Unbound Avatar is mostly for single target. Right now, I'm in tier 6s. I haven't really been struggling. I've been blowing through these. With that being said, let's run a map. Show you what it looks like. I am still looking for citadels. I'm also trying to get up to higher tiers fast as possible. I want to get up to those T15s, but getting the evasion rating on the gear made me much more tanky, as well as this helped a lot as well. Getting Wind Dancer helps a lot. Wind Dancer, evasion rating on the tree, as well as evasion rating on your gear, high evasion rating. You see the attack speed that I'm doing right now? It just feels really good. So you're a full elemental build, full cold and lightning. And it feels almost like Flicker Strike from PoE1. If I get the evasion rating even higher on my gear, I'm gonna be going quicker. And then you're just kind of flickering. You're trying to get between groups. I need to make better boots. My boots only have 20% movement speed. I saw that video by Captain Lance where he made the 60% or 50% movement speed boosts. I need to make those. It'll feel so good in this build, so I can run faster between groups. And then when you get close, you're using Shattering Palm and you're teleporting to the group, and then you're just blowing them up. Scattering palm covers them ice, and then once you kill one, you're just blowing them up. And it feels great. Oops. This feels much better than what it was. It was not feeling very good there for a little while. I was feeling too squishy because I just didn't keep up with my gear. And this league in particular, gear feels like a mandatory part of your build. It's a majority, I feel like, part of your borrowed power, or your power for your character comes more for gear than your passive tree, I feel like, in this league. Especially with the new crafting. Oof. I want to get into the crafting. We need to get up to T15. That's what we're aiming for. Climbing the ranks. I just need to get up to, I need to test it against higher tier maps. I might just go buy or ask my brother's first couple of higher tier maps. I feel like this isn't really testing my character. It's just blowing shit up, which admittedly feels amazing. But I don't like that version of PoE so much, as holding down a button and blowing everything up. It feels nice, but I want the challenging bosses. Like Silksong that I just played. I like the challenge. I like the overcoming the odds through mechanical prowess, if you could call what I just did mechanical prowess. But just, I love it. It's fun. That is the joy of video games. Trying and trying until you figure out the sequence to getting it right, or just perfecting the sequence perfectly, and so you can beat some of these bosses. Some of these Mario levels that they've created are fucking ridiculous. Have you seen the Mario levels where it's like 3 minutes, don't get hit or you lose, and they're jumping and pixel perfect jumps? It's crazy. Those guys are dedicated. That has to feel so good once you hit that accomplishment where you hit everything perfect. I'm surprised I didn't die of that. Okay, and this is where we hit all our single target buffs. So I'm doing ailments, hit him with all of the debuffs. That's a boss. That's a T6 boss right there. I tried to kind of do my own Hollow Palm monk build. I tried to kind of make my own. I did not succeed, unfortunately, and that's okay. I had to kind of look at the way Mathel was doing it. This specific build that I'm running is actually from a build creator on YouTube. I need to shout him out because this style of Invoker Monk build that I'm doing is from a creator on YouTube called Metori _ ow. I'm gonna put the link in the description, and they have a max roll. This is kind of what I've been looking at, is this max roll. This is the basis for the evolution of the monk I started myself, and I just needed a little bit of help to kind of see where people were going. Okay. That was a Rogue Exile, I think. Cosmo, you're kind of taking up most of the mouse pad here, bud. Oh, there goes my light. Everything's falling apart, Cosmo. It's all falling apart. Flashbanged us. Wow. Sorry, bud. Got me too. Not the monkey. Oh. Not the monkey. There we go. Now we start in the higher tiers. Let's see if the build can actually do it first. This is going to be interesting. Oh. Okay. Okay. What's my evasion rating here? Ow. 71%. Doesn't feel like it. Build isn't quite ready to hit everything in T15s. We're low to mid tier T15 right now. Like capabilities, I should say. But I am excited at the challenge, making my build better. You're gonna hit this with a desecration. Is there higher tier ones? Kurgle, Ulaman, Manu, Amanamu. I have to look these up. I think I like Ulaman. I think Ulaman has perfect for me. So we're gonna hit it with Ulaman. Now we go to the well. Now we go to the well. Well, oh, well, oh, well. And we hope. Boom. Boom. What do we want? That's amazing. Yeah, I think I want that. I want more. And then 7 all attributes. Oh, let's hit. Where is it at? Nice strike. Bam. From 15 to 19. Okay. Let's go to Shattering Palm. 14 to 19. Okay. Let's go Charge Staff. 13 to 19. Oh my god, I'm gonna do so much more damage. This is gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna go that. Okay. All right. Well, it should feel good. It feels good, but still not tanky. Need much more life. Ooh. All right. Give it a try. See if I can handle it. If I can handle the heat, or I gotta get out of the kitchen. Where's my evasion rating at? 69%, huh? 70%. Not because I got hit? Okay. 70% when I have full Wind Dancer. Oh, okay. Did I lose Wind Dancer to dots? I thought they nerfed that shit. That shit does so much damage. Oh. Okay. Why you just sit there, huh? You just accept it? Accept fate. Like, yeah. I'm just gonna take this damage and not do anything about it. Come on. Move. Move it. Move it or lose it. Alright. Pep talk over. Let's go. Come on, chat. The fucking runback's the worst, dude. The worst thing and the worst feeling in Souls games or any action game when you're in the action and you're suddenly out of it. Now you're not in the action, you're just running towards it. There's nothing you can do but run. It's so boring. That's how users fall off, is that inactivity between the action. Now you need a little bit of a lull to give your users kind of a recharge time, or else you will have what is it? It's brain fatigue, decision fatigue. So you do need some lulls, but the lulls can be just like slower pace action perhaps, or something else. Not runbacks. Runbacks are just not fun. Elden Ring kind of learned this lesson though. Came in with the Stakes America. Oh, okay. Just where's my Stake America? It's the Abyssal Depths. We're back. This right here makes you just wanna No, I'm done. Log out of the map, log out of the game, log out of the map. Portal out of the map, log out of the game. Now, understandably, it is my fault. I don't have the defenses necessary, but I don't know. Just a little bit of a help on the run back. The maps are a little too big, so I need a little bit more checkpoints along the way. Would be very helpful. I haven't seen one. What happened? Is it just this layout? Where's my checkpoint, dude? Any checkpoints out there? Where's my, what's the minder bug's name in Hollow Knight? Comes around behind you and fixes all the shit you breaks and makes the benches and shit like that. Need that in this game. Just come behind me and move the checkpoint slightly every time I advance. Cast on portal death, please, or cast on checkpoint death. That would be a great support. Give me that. Cast on death checkpoint. You spawn at the last one, not the one you died at, so you don't spawn right back in the middle of a pack. You spawn at the original one, but as you spawn, it creates a checkpoint at your death so you can teleport back. So you can prepare yourself and then get right back into the fight. That'd be a great support job. Cast on checkpoint. Cast on death checkpoint. Okay, and the last checkpoint is at the okay, come on. A little help, GGG. For all those mediocre players out there. I know I'm mediocre. I'm not bad. I'm not good. I'm mediocre. I accept this. A little help. Just a little bit. All right. Oh. Okay, it's late. And I think it is my bedtime.